Good morning, everyone. So today is Arms Day. Actually, I should start from the very beginning. Right now, the time is 5:30. I'm in my room, just getting my book bag and my things together. As you can see, I got a lot of book reading and highlighting and note-taking to do because I'm about to post out my new video today. But anyway, so this is going to be officially my first vlog, which is basically a video log. As you know, as I said in my intro, the video logs, the vlogs that I post are essentially my everyday life knowledge, experiences, advice, suggestions, questions, even for myself, asking you guys, my subscribers, because I don't know everything and I could really learn a lot from all of you. So anyway, I had my shake already, I had my pre-workout. I'm about to do arms. I'm excited. I'm really excited because I'm actually doing this, I feel like, with all of you. So that's a really good feeling, even though maybe physically you're not there. I just feel like, by you watching, by you commenting, it just feels like there's that connection, I'm really excited. So anyway, it's not much to it. Again, it's 5, that's a lot faster with time. It's a Marine thing, you know what I mean? Because if you wake up late, you kind of get screwed and chewed out. Pretty proud of myself that I won't be needing to use this bad boy. The all-new blue knee rover. No longer needed. Actually, these are really cool tires. These are upgrades. This is the one the VA hooked me up with, so I'm pretty cool with that. Only issue I got with it is this. On top of that, the brakes. I'm squeezing it all the way, but they really don't work, so it's not all that good. All right. And, I just took out my cast a couple of days ago, so I'm still getting used to walking without it, strengthening the tendons and ligaments, as well as stretching them. It's very painful, and I'm one who can tolerate pain, but you gotta admit it, it's painful. So yeah, right now walking to my car, or limping to my car. Yeah, real music, not that mainstream crap. And holy cow, it's freaking 43 degrees. All right, we are here at the parking lot. So let me first say this. I am and have never been a morning person. I swear. Every time I would go to the gym, it's like around 9, 10, sometimes 11. But lately, being in at school and not having a whole lot of time with the internships, it's like, how do I maximize my time in the day? So I decided to start going in the morning, but I actually want to give credit to Rosie for having to go to work so early, being there at 4, that it's kind of like, shit, I got to step up my game. I used to do that. So now that I'm doing it, I feel like I got to maximize my time. And typically I like to do that because the gym is empty, but apparently I'm not the only one that thinks this way. So anyway, here's the gym. Not sure if you guys know it. This is where I train myself. And then of course, this is also where I train my clients. This is where I kind of get them to get, obviously, the best shape that they can. I like it too because it's not super crowded. And the cost is super cheap. And the people, believe it or not, are actually, down to earth, doing their own thing, You got some of the bros who typically kind of come off with that vibe. But, so Derek, it's good. But other than that, it's pretty chill, affordable. Highly recommend you guys check it out. And we'll start. So basically I started right where I got to charge the battery because I came prepared. I had a feeling it was going to just start dying, draining. Alright, so I'm starting off, well actually I started off with the barbell curls, bicep curls. I think I did 50 pounds, 3 sets of 12 reps. It's actually pretty easy. What you're seeing here now is just me doing dumbbell bicep alternating bicep curls. It's kind of like to not so much to isolate it. I mean, you are isolating it, but it's to properly give a fair and balanced load for each side, because sometimes when you're doing like a barbell curl, it's really equal in terms of like the load going up, but you can't really tell if it's your left or your right arm that's overcompensating. So doing these dumbbell alternating curls kind of help you isolate it. And as you could see, man, I got a sick pump today. This workout is freaking dope. I didn't really do supersets or anything. I just took my time and really putting one thing I did learn these past few days, just looking online, reviewing, and just kind of reflecting on my workouts, because I've been training for like over 10 years, and it just seems like I'm spinning my freaking wheels. I'm a natural. I just working out takes forever for me to see any size or gains or strength or anything. It's just like, man, everything takes forever. But in the very beginning, I remember putting a lot of mind to muscle connection, something like the old school bodybuilders practiced, or preached about. And, I guess over time I lost sight of that. So, with these workouts now, I tend to put a little bit more focus on the muscle groups. And I honestly haven't been doing this before. Like I just kind of like go to the gym and kill it, pumping my music, feeling good, get in, get out type of thing. But lately, after this accident, I've been putting a little bit more concentration in the muscle specifically that I'm working, putting a lot of mental focus on it, using lighter loads and just making sure I'm emphasizing a solid pump. What I like about the lying dumbbell tricep extensions is basically that it's a full extension of the tricep head, actually all three of them, and I get to fully extend it and work the tendons and the ligaments in the joint. As one of my role models likes to emphasize a lot, Michael Hearn is one of those guys, regardless of him being natural or not. The guy's just he's freaking, based on the videos I've seen and how he interacts with people, I think it's just his way of being is pretty cool and inspiring. But anyway, the way he talks about his training style, it's very similar to what I like to do with my training. And he just kind of goes about lifting super heavy, but at the same time working his mind to muscle connection. I'm like, man, you know what? Let me try that. Let me try to remember going back to the basics. And damn, man, today and I think yesterday, the day before was pretty similar. I haven't been feeling that great, but today specifically, I had enough sleep. I had enough carbs the day before. Today was just early morning. I wasn't super pumped up. I was just kind of like in the zone, but not like super amped up. And I started killing it. I started repping them out. So these past two exercises that you saw, the lying dumbbell tricep extension, as well as the cable pushdowns, they're all three exercises that I do for triceps, including this one you're seeing now, which is the dumbbell overhead extension. All three are done with 4 sets, again, being that they have 3 heads. And what that means is that the tricep is just a larger muscle itself than it is with the bicep, because the bicep has 2 heads. And because of that, it's kind of like your quads and your hamstrings. You have more room to work the triceps a little bit more than you do with your biceps. And because I'm doing a deadlift tomorrow, or actually I would say cable deadlift, because I can't really pull off the ground, like I used to because of my injury. But I feel like even with the cable deadlift, I still get a good hamstring and glute activation. So but anyway, because of that, and tomorrow is back day, so I'm doing a lot of pulling movement, I don't want to work my biceps. So in a sense, it's like higher frequency training. It's a new program I modified. I'm just playing around. I like to practice what I preach. So if it works for me, I tweak it for the client for whatever their needs are. And, I kind of make sure that it works in a sense that it's very enjoyable, but it's also something they can adhere to while bringing, of course, the results. Yeah, you could see, I know I have a tendency to put faces, man, but when I close my eyes, I'm listening to good music and I'm feeling that pump. It's just like, that's all that matters right at that moment, is that tension. Oh, another thing too is when you see me taking those deep breaths, and sometimes it looks like I'm not breathing, but I am through my nostrils. keeping my core tight is extremely beneficial and helpful for me to maintain structural integrity on all my lifts. And of course, one of my favorite stability exercises is this one. It's called the C shape holds. I learned this actually a while ago from Insanity, but I did some research on it too with NASM's certification with the man, what's wrong with me today? Stabilization exercises, and this is like the deep-rooted internal musculature for your abdominals by your spine. So if you can stabilize it, that strengthens it. It's not supposed to give you a six-pack or anything. It's all about making sure you have equal stability throughout the core. It's kind of like planks, but for me personally, I just like this one more. It's more effective. As you can see, I'm like a human vibrator. Oh man, it's so tough. It's painful, but I highly recommend it. I do it today, this week, because it's my 4th week. I did it for 60 minutes, 3 rounds. This is always something I do right before I do cardio. If you want to do it before your entire workout, you can. It's a great way to warm up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What I do too is, if it helps, is that I start off 30 seconds and then 40 and 50, and like I said, this week would be 60 seconds. All right, so we finished our workout. Our session was again, arms. I did my cardio after, did some stretching for my ankle. Yeah, it's a pretty good session actually. I think I had a really good pump. I changed up the pre-workout too, which I can also share with you when I get home. Yeah, it was a good session, definitely good pumps. Man, so yeah, great workout. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you have questions about the workout that I did today, just comment below. Feel free to ask me anything. Other than that, till next time, stay motivated, dedicated, whatever that trash is. Anyway, take care, guys.